In a fresh development amid strained India-Pakistan relations, Indian authorities have removed the external security perimeter outside the Pakistan High Commission in New Delhi. Traffic bollards, barricades, and other structures placed around the diplomatic compound were dismantled on Thursday, that is today, with authorities using a bulldozer to clear the installations from the lane outside the mission. Officials said that the action was taken after authorities found that a section of the structures outside the Pakistan High Commission had been erected beyond the mission's approved boundary, and the dismantling included security barricades as well as a queue management installations near the visa section. Visuals from the spot showed extensive debris outside the diplomatic compound, including broken metal railings, gates, twisted metal frames, roofing sheets, bricks, and chunks of concrete and plaster, and sections of the outer structures, including corrugated roofing and white metal fencing, were pulled down. Well, parts of the facade around the service windows also appeared damaged, while broken fencing and construction material could be seen scattered around the visa counters. Well, the main entrance of the Pakistan High Commission, however, remained intact. The white-walled diplomatic building, its domed features and large metal gates bearing the Pakistani emblem were still in place. Barbed wire fencing were also visible along the parts of the compound's perimeter. And the move is significant because it comes just 3 days after Pakistani authorities removed security barricades and parking poles outside the Indian High Commission in Islamabad. And the developments are being viewed as a tit-for-tat response between the two sides, although Indian authorities have officially cited boundary-related issues as the reason for removing the structures in New Delhi. The latest action comes at a particularly sensitive moment in India-Pakistan relations, as tensions between the two neighboring countries have remained high following their brief military conflict last year. And both the sides have continued to respond strongly to diplomatic and security-related developments. The situation has also coincided with a fresh diplomatic dispute involving the US and Pakistan over Jammu and Kashmir. As US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore, who is also the Trump administration's special envoy to South and Central Asia, visited Srinagar yesterday. And during his visit, Sergio Gore described Jammu and Kashmir as an important part of India and praised the region's natural beauty and the security situation. He also took a ride on Dal Lake and indicated that the US could consider revising its travel advisories for Jammu and Kashmir, citing improvements in the security situation and steps taken by the central government and the Jammu and Kashmir administration. His remarks triggered strong reaction from Islamabad as Pakistan's Foreign Office summoned US charged affairs in Islamabad and lodged what it describes as a strong demand. Well, Pakistan rejected Sergio Gore's description of Jammu and Kashmir as part of India and reiterated its position that the region remains a disputed territory. Islamabad also referred to US President Donald Trump's previous offer to mediate between India and Pakistan following the 4-day conflict between the two nations in May last year. Pakistan urged Washington to ensure that its public statements remain consistent with what Islamabad described as the international position on the Kashmir dispute. However, there is no official confirmation that the removal of the structure outside the Pakistan High Commission in New Delhi was connected to Pakistan's reaction to Sergio Gore's Kashmir remarks, and Indian authorities have maintained that the action was related to structures found outside the approved boundary of the diplomatic mission. And with the security arrangements outside both the diplomatic missions now becoming a point of contention, the latest developments highlight the continuing strain in India-Pakistan relations. And for now, the main diplomatic compounds remain operational. But the reciprocal removal of external security structures has added another layer to an already sensitive relationship between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.